Wilson swings it out to Harris, looking for some blocks. Harris leaping over people and down around the 5. We'll see where they put him out of bounds. And they're going to mark him actually down to the 4s. He got over C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That's like a weekly thing now. And now, oh man, there's a fight going on down in the corner. I looked away for a second. All of a sudden, you know what was breaking loose. See number 80, big Darnell Washington in the middle of for Pittsburgh. He is a mammoth of a man, 6'7", 300 pounds, but there's everyone involved here.
I think Washington took him out of the club and walked him all the way from basically the end zone line all the way through the end zone and into the back of the stands. Again, it's physical out there, and you're trying to impose your will on the other team. And when you weigh 300+ pounds as a tight end and you get a little guy on you, well, that's your opportunity, but may have been too late.
Let's see what happened here. Yeah, this is obviously, this play ended at the 4 on the sideline with Harris going out of bounds, but a lot of jaw in there, and then everyone gets involved. Looks like Mitchell's in there. But how about the start of it? That's what we didn't see.
Look at that. He's got him. He's got the little guy, and he's got him on skates. Slay is a tough time kind of holding on to that. So
just holding on for dear life.
Yeah, and they didn't like that. Quinyon Mitchell didn't like that, and got some rocky punches thrown here in Philly early. Reasons that they are physical.
After the play was over, there were 2 fouls. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on number 80 of the offense. That penalty's declined. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 19 of the offense. 15-yard penalty at the end of the run. The down counts. It's second down.
Wow. So they get 2 on Pittsburgh and nothing on Philadelphia there.
Second, 1st and 15 on this drive. Williams on the run to the sideline, gets popped in bounds by Alshire. And nobody's happy over there. And the officials are trying to keep calm. Alshire's right in the face of Darnell Wright of the Bears. And a whole bunch of Bears over there on their sideline.
I thought it was a fair hit when I first saw it.
I'm with you there. Live, I thought it was too.
But I also sort of like what I'm seeing by Caleb Williams' teammates. Yeah. You know?
Let's watch what happens in the scrum here. Alshire gets up and a punch straight into the face of Rashawn Johnson, who was not in the game. He was just standing on the sideline. Meantime, the Texans full of Fatukasi is having to be pushed away from the Bears as he was continuing the conversation on the field. And this is not calmed down yet at all. Right around the 40-yard line here. This is not settled for a bit. Terry, can they throw a flag on that punch by replay?
New York cannot get involved in that because no flag was thrown on the play. They cannot create a foul for that punch. That will have to come during the week through discipline. No foul can be called here by New York.
Wow.
Huge break.
It really is.
Because, Terry, would he have been thrown out of the game for that?
No question. That's clearly a punch. That's a common way to get thrown out of the game, just throw a punch to someone's face.
Would have been a first down and thrown out of the game, one of their key players.
Yeah, we asked McVay about coaching here. He said it's a tough, hostile road environment, but a great fan base. He said they're intense but classy, and he specifically mentioned sideman. Stafford going deep, intercepted, picked off by Reed Woolen. And now Nakua involved. There's a flag thrown. Some extracurricular activity between Nakua and Tyrell Dodson.
Retaliated. Again, the ruling on the field was an interception by Seattle. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Los Angeles Rams, number 17. 15 yards will be added to the dead ball spot. Number 17 for Los Angeles has been disqualified.
Wow. Oh, wow. So Nakua has been ejected.
There's Puka. Kobe Bryant goes to block him. He doesn't realize he's down by contact, and then Nakua throws a punch. Yeah, he throws a punch, hits him in the helmet with his right fist. That is a huge blow for the Rams offense. Talk about losing your cool that one moment. I know he wishes he'd had that back. Now he's disqualified, so you're left with Cooper Kupp, Tutu Atwell, and Demarcus Robinson.
Johnson lined up behind him. First and goal. It's Johnson, and he is in. Johnson's second touchdown today. And now some extracurricular activity.
I never understood that, Kenny. You have the whole game, literally 60 minutes to go hit each other as hard as you can. I don't understand why you're mad now. Murray. He's pulling around. And he's grabbing, then a little push. And that's the frustration. J.C. Horn, extremely frustrated. Then he goes after another offensive lineman, and now all of a sudden it's everyone getting into it. But again, that's, you got 60 minutes. Go hit him during the play, right? You had every opportunity to hit Murray when he pulled around. You could have popped him right then when it was legal. It's no point in hitting him now. So there's J.C. Horn, Murray. They're getting into it. Okay, that's now they keep going and. Yeah, DJ Johnson, he goes and hits Darnell. Looked like Darnell Wright. I couldn't tell who it was, or was that Matt Pryor that he hit? Okay, so it's Nick Scott and DJ Johnson. They both hit Matt Pryor. Not sure why, because he didn't hit anybody. And then they topple on Roschon Johnson. I'm trying to figure out why that happened. And still can't figure out why they didn't hit these old linemen when the play was happening. You could have hit them as hard as you want when the play was happening.
J.C. Horn has just gone off to the Carolina locker room through the tunnel. And now there goes Pryor.
There are multiple fouls after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, number 79. Unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 8. Both of those players have been disqualified. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 52. Those penalties offset, result of the play was a touchdown.
All right, so Horn and Pryor have been ejected. As Dean explained, the officials, with assistance from the command center in New York, they took a look at the replays. So Pryor and Horn, their day is done. There's Pryor a moment ago. The Bears
stepping in.
Now 49ers are going to get something quick as they get it to Pearsall, but a penalty flag on the back end of this play. And there's some tempers flaring there. You saw it after the touchdowns. Trent Williams and Nick Bolton going at it. So the officiating crew trying to keep this thing under wraps. You know, Andy Reid said these teams. Let's see. Oh.
Oh,
Ryan
don't
Cook
see that.
and then Trent Williams said, yeah, have some of that.
Yeah, that wouldn't pick on Trent Williams. Would you?
It wouldn't be the guy I would pick on. No, let's bring in Mike Pereira. Mike, they're sorting this out with this type of situation. This is an ejectionable situation, correct, if they want?
And New York can get involved in this because there is a foul that's called. You know, I think they're trying to sort out first who started it, if they got both of them for an offset or what they may have here. But yes, New York right now is in conversation.
And we saw Richard Sherman down on the field before the game. And I remember the Richard Sherman, Trent Williams went after him.
Personal foul, face mask, number 30 of the defense. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 71 of the offense. The foul's offset at the previous spot. Replay first down. Number 71 has been ejected for throwing a punch.
They always get the second guy, right? I mean, Cook's the guy that threw the punch.
See how he responds to that and how his body responds. He's been riddled with injuries early in his career. In trouble is Herbert. He flips it. Dobbins alertly has it and will get a first down across the 41-yard line. And a flag down. Looked like a scramble back at the 25. Flag is inside the 20. Helmet off. Nathan Shepard without the helmet.
Self-available, and then watch. Yeah, I don't. What are we doing there? Oh,
yeah, and you saw it.
Yeah, you see Bradley Bozeman. Heck no, man. Those offensive linemen, treat the quarterback like King Arthur, and they're the knights of his court. You know what I mean?
I mean that
was ridiculous.
Play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 93 defense. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 75 offense. The foul's offset at the previous spot. Replay, second out.
Well,
Bozeman.
I think that's not cool. I mean,
that was a bad ball.
But Bozeman, he and his wife, they around 2012, they went around the country giving anti-bullying presentations for young kids. I mean, and he saw his quarterback getting bullied. And that's just an offset that's not fair to the Chargers and Mike Pereira.
They've got Edwards as the running back. He was quite the touchdown maker for the Ravens last year in this kind of range, 2 yards out. They go to him, Edwards, and the Raiders wise to it, and they stop him. Adam Butler, one of those blocking the path.
Chargers are going to win a lot of games if they can run the clock to go score and then just have Herbert do one play. Oh my gosh.
My goodness, this is going on and on.
Whoa.
Quentin Johnston. There's a one-on-one. It was Marcus Epps and Quentin Johnston. It is still going on.
Neither one of these teams are going to back down, but you got to be intelligent. We don't know how severe it was down there. Crosby's frustration showing. I can tell you right now.
Harbaugh's out there.
Yeah. Well, Harbaugh's always involved if there's a little skirmish. He's going to get in there and possibly, but he's telling his guys to get out of there smartly.
I think it was a pair of ones right here. No, let's see. It's Palmer.
After the play, the try was no good. We have
Palmer
offsetting
and
unsportsmanlike conduct on the Raiders, number 18, and the Chargers, number 5. Those fouls are going to offset.
And then Quentin Johnston got in the middle, shorted it. Just well after the play. Epps and Palmer.
It's just frustration on the Raider side, and then once you do that, Palmer's going to retaliate, but you're both going to get flagged just holding on.
Gene, there's going to be some a lot of examination of these different camera angles this week.
Yeah, they will, Jim, and they may even at this point now, because there is a flag on the field, it does allow New York to start to view this to see if there's any other punitive damages here or what they may want to do right now as far as ejectable offenses.
Cuts.
Yeah, made to get in there. Now look at this.
Look at the whole team comes over. That's both of these teams, though. They're going to have each other's backs. I just kind of want them to do it smartly.
Disley and Wilkins.
Did someone throw a punch? Ejected. 5 and 18. So Palmer for the Chargers.
Jack Jones.
Jack Jones.
After that play, scuffle going in the corner here. Flags have flied. A little bit of this from the start today. This is boiling over here, though. Good job by the officials to keep that from going too crazy.
Isaiah Rodgers, he went and got Sidney Brown's helmet. So let's take a look here. This is what started it. Well, the official, the field judge, he got tied up in it too. And it just turns into a scrum there.
Sidney Brown,
Tony
takedown of Pride.
Security guard wants nothing to do with it. He's staying out of the way.
This is not in my job description, he's saying.
I'm here for the fans. I'm not here for the players. And they just have to imagine there's a lot of frustration built up. along that sideline of the Dallas Cowboys today. It's been a tough day at the office, and now the officials are going to sort this whole thing out. And
After the play was over, there are fouls by both teams with multiple disqualifications. Personal foul, disqualifying foul, Dallas number 83 and 32. Personal foul, disqualifying foul, Philadelphia number 21. Those fouls were offset.
So it's Sidney Brown, Pam, ejected for Philadelphia, Troy Pride, and Jalen Brooks for Dallas. Go ahead.
So many wonderful people who help all of us at the hospital. Those cleats represent so many special people.
Oh, there's no doubt that Trevor represents them well. And oh my, that'll be Al Shire, who's flagged for the big hit on the slide, and that's going to start a little bit of a scrum afterwards as the Jaguars come in to protect their QB. Oh my goodness.
There are multiple fouls on the play, and they will offset. Personal foul, defense number 0. Personal foul, offense number 17. Personal foul, offense number 22. Both numbers 0 and 22 are disqualified.
So we'll step aside. Azeez Al-Shire's day is done early in Houston as Trevor Lawrence goes to the locker room, involved in a shouting match. And we saw this all across college football yesterday. We're seeing it in an ugly way today. Trevor Lawrence carted off after an absolute cheap shot on the slide from Azeez Al-Shire.
I don't know what's going on in the game of football right now, where we have the unsportsmanlike situations where there's a lack of respect for the opponent.